Well, thank goodness it's Friday, and we're going to be looking at a lot of things because over the weekend there's apparently going to be some freedom rallies. Maybe not this weekend, but it's coming up so quickly that I thought we'd look into that as well. But ABC talked about nearly 55% have taken the jab. So let's just go and take a quick listen.
States and cities easing restrictions. At the same time, the vaccination rate in this country is drastically slowing down. In New York City, once the epicenter of the pandemic, the mayor plans to fully reopen the city by July 1st. Governor Andrew Cuomo suggested it may be possible to reopen even earlier. The CDC reports more than 141 million American adults have received at least one dose of the vaccine. That's nearly 55%. In some areas, officials are now going door to door to try to convince hesitant Americans to get vaccinated.
On out, you've gotten vaccinated. You've done so much to fight through this crisis. Now we can see that light at the end of the tunnel.
More than half the country now seeing coronavirus cases fall in the last week. Still, there are hot spots.
Notice in this clip, look at the star. It's upside down. Just saying.
Across the country, the number of shots falling from 3.3 million on average in early April to just 2.6 million per day.
We're going door to door, knocking, just trying to draw people in.
I was not going to get it. I was the main one saying, don't get it.
But she's changed her mind after watching the virus take the life of her healthy 66-year-old father in just weeks. Take the life of her healthy 66-year-old father in just weeks.
Just do your research and get the vaccine.
So yeah, first he says, now we can see that light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, okay. And it's free, safe, and easy, they point out right there. Yeah. Well tested, sure, as well. And the light they're talking about, I see the light. I see what's at the end of the tunnel. I sure hope you do too. And there were other numbers as well, but of course I'm just going to point out the 33. The 2.6, if you want to break it down to two numbers, it's 13 and 13. But anyway, of course she's standing there, and they're saying they're going door to door. And right behind her is the CNC, just like Gucci has them back to back, the Vesica Pisces, whatever. But Candace counts. I can count too. And unfortunately, her father passed away, but at 66, of course, they took her story. I want to know, were there any other complications in his life? Did he take the jab right before, maybe a week, two, a month before? There's many unanswered questions right here. I'm just saying. But back to what we're here for, the worldwide demonstration. I saw this in Facebook, and I don't go into Facebook to browse around, but somebody mentioned it, and I thought, well, let's look into this. So there are the two pictures, but this is not just in Helsinki, Finland. This is happening all over the world. So I went to see, what can I find on who started this? Well, this is what I found, and it started March, well, the date they're showing is, of course, March 20th, 2021. I'm thinking 32221, right? There's your 322, and actually add another 3 at the end, so it's like a mirror. Now I'm just seeing it. Sometimes that happens as I'm going along. So who started this? I found Christopher Wood. Interesting. He wrote that, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Had to go add it in there. Sorry about that. He wrote Future Leader of America. Well, when we know all leaders currently right now in every nation are Masons, what are the chances, right? What are the chances? Well, I don't know enough about him, but I found his picture at least. I'll give you the link to his Facebook page, but many of the videos, I just ran my 1 mile. But then I found this.
In Argentina, people gathered in solidarity to demonstrate for a world of freedom and democracy.
Wait, did they just say the same thing that they said back then? Let's look.
And agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Well, it does sound like that, but let's just give him a chance. Let's go back and listen.
That we keep working together and that we keep fighting for America until the values in which we're fighting for are put back into place.
A similar scene was set.
They came out here to voice their opinions and support for the Constitution and the American rights and American freedoms and American way.
In this clip, it even looks like he's wearing a MAGA hat, but it goes super quick. But listen to the rest on your own if you're interested.
America just needs to work together, you know, and obviously I feel great.
So there it is again, together. Is it really democracy when all are Masons? I'm just saying, when they vote each other in, the left and the right, they're all Masons. Does it really, really matter? So there you have Christopher Woods. We can look further into him, but just understanding that he was wearing the MAGA hat, he was pro-Trump, says enough for me. But of course, let's just see if there was anything else. So I went digging. I almost came to a wall, and then I said, there's got to be more. And then I found this: Worldwide Rally for Freedom. We will all be there. So, what did I find in here? Their objectives: freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of choice, freedom of assembly, freedom of health. FFFFF. There you have it. So much, and I just have to say that I have my concerns. Honestly, I don't think I would be going out to this freedom rally. We stand together for humanitarian values as a beacon of true international solidarity. That sounds just like the UN. It sounds like the WHO. It sounds like EU Commission talking right there. Doesn't it to you guys? Other than just take the C out of there, or the V. And then where does it come from? Where are they from? From a Kessel. Hesse Kessel? Sound familiar? Well, this is in the nation of Germany, and I'm sure there's even more to it, but that's enough said for me right here, right now. All I know is that this is a spiritual battle. It is better to be on your knees currently than be out at a rally. They might either arrest you, or they're there just to see who all is going to show up. So then they have you even more into a certain box. They could gather you up as well. Look, prove all things, hold fast to what is good. And all I can say is just trust in the Lord. That's my take on all this. I'd love your opinion and if you've seen or found anything more, but that's what I found. All right, but let's have a great weekend. I really wasn't going to touch on this, but that's where it led me to. So God bless. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you guys Monday. Till next time.